Hello everyone and welcome to your Advective weather update for May 16th, 2023. This is going to be a shorter one, but we do have an enhanced risk for severe weather today, so I do want to go over it. Let's get started. Here's the weather setup for today. The primary thing to talk about is where that yellow box is. That's a severe thunderstorm watch straddling the Kentucky-Tennessee border with severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings already in place. This severe weather threat is going to move to the east into North Carolina, West Virginia, and Virginia as well. Let's talk about that. There's that enhanced risk you can see in today's column. Tomorrow and Thursday, marginal risks, and Friday we have a slight risk. So today, that enhanced risk is in place for southeast Kentucky, northeast Tennessee, extreme southern West Virginia, and far northwest North Carolina. So that's all the places that could see severe weather today in its highest intensity, although you can see there we're stretching all the way from around Tupelo, Mississippi, all the way up to around West Virginia there, well into West Virginia and Virginia as well. So the threat does extend quite a bit, and a marginal risk there in the plains as well. Tomorrow we have a risk in the plains in Dixie Alley, and then Thursday we have a marginal risk in the southern plains, with a slight risk of thunderstorms in the southern plains on Friday, those being severe in nature. So let's talk about this in a bit more detail now today. Storms are already ongoing, hence the severe thunderstorm watch, and will move through the risk area, weakening around 9 p.m. tonight. Damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes will be a possibility with these, and we'll go over that in more detail now. Here's the wind risk. You can see there places like Jackson, Kentucky, Knoxville, Tennessee, in or near the enhanced risk. That's a level 3 out of 5. That's where scattered to numerous thunderstorms are expected with strong damaging winds. Then we have scattered coverage within the yellow area. That's our slight risk, level 2 out of 5, and isolated coverage there in the brown. That is a level 1 out of 5. It's a marginal risk. Let's talk about the tornado risk now. Very similar placement to our enhanced risk for wind. That's where our slight risk for tornadoes is. And then around that, we do have a marginal risk for tornadoes in the green. So slight in the brown, that's where a few tornadoes are possible. Marginal in the green, that's where 1 or 2 tornadoes are possible. All right, let's talk about this in a bit more detail now as well. The hail outlook, there it is, the level 2 out of 5, stretching all the way from central Kentucky, riding along the Kentucky-Tennessee border, all the way to places like Richmond, Virginia, being included within that as well. That's a slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5, scattered coverage of storms with 1 inch in diameter or greater hail, and then isolated coverage is expected in the brown. That's a level 1 out of 5. That's far less widespread than the wind risk today. Doesn't stretch as far south. Places like Huntsville, Birmingham, Tupelo, out of the hail risk. All right, let's take a look at a visualization here, a weather model showing you what's expected today. You'll notice here this line of storms that moves through, and it's rather potent. It's not overly long-lived. It's not going to be one of those situations where it's going to last for a long time for any individual either. This is moving relatively fast, and it's going to produce severe weather as it moves through, especially damaging winds. Is this going to be some sort of catastrophic, damaging, dangerous derecho? No. Is it going to be something to still keep an eye on? Absolutely. So this isn't some sort of level 4 out of 5 risk or level 5 out of 5 risk. It's a level 3 out of 5. That's pretty in the middle there. So this is definitely something to take seriously today, but it's not out of the ordinary here for the spring heading into the summer. Still, again, make sure you're taking it seriously. Strong damaging winds are no joke regardless, and those spin-up tornadoes can still do damage, and make sure you know what to do when you're in a severe thunderstorm or tornado warning. Let's get into the forecast for Friday. Strong to severe storms are likely all the way from Del Rio to Little Rock, and conditions are favorable for strong winds, large hail, and tornadoes. We'll know more with time. I don't really have information on timing, exact risk area. This is going to change some by the time we do get to day 1, and it does look like there will be a more confined corridor of severe risk by the time we get there. Know what I mean? Here it is. This is a weather model that is showing that more confined risk, stretching all the way from around the Red River all the way down to around central Texas there. But again, a much smaller slight risk, level 2 out of 5, on the machine learning model compared to what is expected by the Storm Prediction Center. Which will be right, we don't know just yet, but confidence is not the highest in a somewhat widespread severe weather episode, so I wouldn't be shocked to see this shrink a bit. High confidence that this will be placed in the southern plains, low confidence on just how strong these storms will get. Well, if you don't know how to prepare for severe weather, you can always watch our severe weather preparation video, a comprehensive guide. This will tell you how to make sure that you're prepared for all forms of severe weather: damaging winds, large hail, tornadoes, your severe hazards, and your non-severe hazards and thunderstorms such as lightning and flooding. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. We do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you didn't, you know where that button is. You can join us on our Discord server if you want to chat with me in the community, and you can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you want to see more content like this. With that being said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below, and I'll be glad to answer them, or someone else on the Advective Weather team. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.